guys, today's video is on ALISHA MARIE. She's a YouTuber with almost 3.6 million subs across her 2 channels.
She recently made a video about how to lose weight, and one of our viewers asked us to take a look and make a response video.
Now ALISHA does give some really good advice like drinking a lot of water, not eating processed foods, and the importance of exercise. These are all very important things.
But there were a few things in her video that got our attention and we really wanted to address to help her out and anyone else watching. So let's get into it.
You need to track your progress because you need to see how far you've come in your fitness journey, and I'm telling you, it is so rewarding. I really recommend taking progress pictures once a week because it helps keep you accountable every single week of what you're eating, and then also it's just really fun for you to see how far you've come.
So yes, tracking your progress is amazing and it's a lot of fun and it does make you feel really good. But what happens if you track your progress every week and you don't lose weight every week? It can have the negative, the opposite effect.
Absolutely, because your weight can go up and down in your attempt to lose weight. And you can be riding the roller coaster of emotion if you're judging, your results off your progress pictures. So we would suggest focusing on health rather than weight loss, health and fitness. And it's important to note that the reason why your weight might fluctuate up and down in your efforts to lose weight is because losing weight is dependent on so many different variables. It's not just what we're eating or not eating and how much or little we're exercising, but it's also dependent on how we're sleeping, our hydration, our hormones, our past dieting history and health history, any medication we might be taking, so many factors.
But to document that every week might just drive you a little bit crazy. I think focusing on that result of the weight, what you're looking like, and it's going to feel more like a diet rather than a lifestyle that's focused on health and fitness.
Base it instead on, being able to breathe easier, having clearer skin, better digestion, those type of things.
Yeah. So ALISHA, we follow a high carbohydrate, low fat, predominantly whole foods, plant-based or vegan diet.
The reason we do so is because not only is it the most compassionate diet to the animals, other people and the planet, but it's also what science tells us is best for our health.
And it's the easiest diet to lose weight on without any restriction.
So this is what we'll be referring to throughout the video.
So many people think that losing weight, you either have to starve yourself or eat very disgusting food, and that is so not the case anymore. Thanks, Pinterest.
Absolutely, you do not have to starve yourself in order to lose weight.
Having said that, substituting pasta for low-calorie vegetables is a form of calorie restriction, so in a way you are starving yourself. If you want to eat pasta, just eat the pasta.
It's not the pasta that's going to make you gain weight, it's what you put on it. So it's the meat and the dairy, it's the animal products that add to, weight gain. The pasta itself, the carb, is not going to make you fat. We're going to talk more about that soon. ALISHA's totally right. We should be avoiding processed food as much as possible, but she does go on to say that everything should be in moderation because if we deprive ourselves, we'll end up binging.
The great thing is, if we eat the foods that are designed for our body, low-fat, whole plant foods, we can enjoy them in abundance. And that way, we won't need to binge.
Think of food as fuel for your body, and when you think of it that way, you won't want to be putting some junk stuff down there because it's just not good for you. For instance, soda and alcohol are really not good for you. I actually read that 1 beer is equivalent to eating 7 slices of bread. That's a lot of carbs.
A lot of carbs? No, you can never have too many carbs.
ALISHA, you're perfectly right in suggesting that we should look at food as fuel for our bodies because that's exactly what it is. The thing is, the preferred fuel source of the human body is glucose, which is most readily obtained from carbohydrates.
So saying that's a lot of carbs is kind of like saying that's a lot of oxygen, don't give me too much oxygen, because that's what our body runs on, carbohydrates, so you do not have to be afraid of carbs. So ALISHA believes in, calories out, and she says if you're going to work out and then go and eat a pizza, you've undone all your good work. But that's not necessarily the case because
Calories in, calories out is an outdated model because not all calories are created equal. 2,000 calories, for example, from animal products, high in saturated fat, are going to cause us to gain weight versus 2,000 calories from low-fat whole plant foods is going to help us lose weight.
We enjoyed a couple of pizzas the other night. They were beautiful, they were abundant, and we didn't have to feel guilty about it because they were vegan. There's a big difference between eating a pizza covered in cheese and salami and something covered in vegetables.
And we didn't have to worry about working out like maniacs the next day to burn those calories off.
The second principle is the fat you eat is the fat you wear. This is something that I encourage people to keep as a mantra. is whenever they're worried about losing weight, they want to feel better and have the pounds come off. One of my most favorite mantras to give people is, from my lips to my hips, the fat I eat is the fat I wear. Why would it do anything else? It's the storage dollar for when no food is available.
So we went and checked out what ALISHA is actually eating, and the first thing we noticed is she has a lot of coffee. She loves Starbucks, and this is generally a sign that someone's eating a very low carbohydrate diet because they're getting their energy from caffeine instead of carb calories.
So we can see ALISHA's eating a lot of meat, a lot of eggs, and these high-fat, high-protein animal foods are not going to be conducive to weight loss unless you restrict calories. And calorie restriction is so last season, as our good friend Freely the Banana Girl says as her tagline.
So ALISHA, if you don't want to worry about calories in, calories out, and choosing low-calorie foods like zucchini instead of pasta, the real thing that we all love, have a look at the high-carb, low-fat vegan movement. It's a great lifestyle. It's definitely not a diet. Check out our friend Freely the Banana Girl. She's thriving on this lifestyle and she's lost up to
40 pounds. And Freely has been eating at least 2,500 calories a day of high-carb foods for the last 8 or 9 years, and you can see that she's clearly getting the results.
So that's testimony to this lifestyle. We're on it, we're loving it, and thousands of people are doing this around the world, including...
In fact, recently Jenna Marbles was so inspired by watching Freely the Banana Girl's videos that she too has jumped on board the vegan lifestyle.
So we'd love to see you looking into this and maybe adopting this lifestyle and sharing this with your millions of subscribers, because it's such a great way to live and eat, and you will love it, you will lose weight, and you'll feel so healthy, and you'll just thrive. So ALISHA, we hope that you've enjoyed this video, and before you go, because we know you're watching, we just wanted to talk about, we watched some of your other videos, and you were traveling in Thailand recently. We actually live here in Thailand, and we noticed that you went on an elephant ride, and you loved it, and you were sharing this great experience with your audience, and they were loving it, and they wanted to know more about it, so we really felt obliged to step in and just say something here.
And we actually did the same thing when we first came to Thailand 6 years ago. When you're a tourist, that's what you do. Until we learned that there is no way to control an elephant to enable humans to ride it without a lot of torture and cruelty.
It doesn't matter how reputable the company looks online, there's only one way to do it. You'll notice even in your own video, you'll see that the elephant riders are holding a bull hook. This is put in the elephant's ear and it will be ripped just to control them and keep them in line. And we just wanted to clarify this information so that you know the truth about it, because we felt that it was really important to share this with you and your audience.
So ALISHA, we hope you found this video helpful, and to our viewers, help us to make sure that ALISHA sees it by commenting on her YouTube and her other social media.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
And remember, until next time, going vegan is not the most we can do.
It's the least we can do. See you next video.
Bye guys. But our health problems were as bad as they were, when we were non-vegan, eating meat, dairy and eggs, because that high fat was inflammatory.